RSD now. Feels like fire everywhere. And pain is bad. Hey y'all. It's October 2016. I forget what date it is. I haven't made a video diary in like almost forever. I think the last one I made was February of 2016, and now it's October 2016, and in between February and now, I've had a lot of things happen, a lot of changes made with my medical situation. I have court coming up in early November for my disability. Just stress, lots and lots of stress, and then already having to deal with my stage 3 RSD and the other 8 medical conditions I have because of the RSD. Basically, I had to start seeing a new pain management doctor. And he straight up, when I went to my first visit, my sister took me to, he straight up told me, oh, hold on, got a muscle spasm. Oh my god, my pain just shot up for some reason. I think it's because of the way I'm sitting with my back. I'm really uncomfortable right now. Gosh, the pain is really, really bad right now. Okay, so what I was trying to say is that my new pain management doctor doesn't believe in opiates or any, like, narcotics. So I was taken off of the morphine that I was taking and the Percocet, along with a few other meds, but I was really scared because the pain with the pills is already still bad. You know, and when it gets in the winter and it gets colder, everything just gets like way worse, if that's even possible. So, gosh dang it, man. I was feeling fine a couple minutes ago. Well, not fine, but better. Alright, so my pain gets bad, I get super nauseous. Okay, so the new pain management doctor took me off of my pain meds, and I was scared because I already was like this all the time with my pain meds. And he said that in the long term that they really don't help. It actually makes your pain worse. I don't get it. I think that's more for pill addicts. But I was happy to be taken off the pills secretly, because who wants to be on that stuff? It made me sick all the time. Did not like the way it made me feel. Like, I don't know how people could be addicted to pain pills when they make you feel so crappy to begin with. So I was kind of happy that he took me off, but I knew deep in my heart that I was going to have a lot of issues with pain. And all the other symptoms get worse because of the pain. And I was right. For the first couple days, I felt pretty good. And I also made a vow to quit smoking. So that's when I stopped smoking cigarettes too. So I thought I would have more of a withdrawal issue. But thankfully I didn't. There's a couple days where, like, I was sick and stuff. And I still, you know, now that I don't have the pain meds, it's still pretty, like, the pain and everything's bad, but it's worse now because you don't have that relief. So I took a trip to California because I know that it's legal here if you get, like, go to a medical marijuana doctor. So I did, and this whole video is basically to see if it helps. Like, I live in Ohio, and it's legal for medical use, but I asked my doctors about it, and I have like 9 conditions, and they all qualify. Like with the fibromyalgia, and the anxiety, and the nausea, and the vomiting, and oh gosh, insomnia, not sleeping. I mean, there's so many things that I have to deal with every day of my life, and will continue to deal with because there's no damn cure for this disease. Hold on, I just got another. in so much pain right now. Anyways, good timing, because I got these ingestibles. Can you see that? It's blurry, I'm trying. So, anyways, I got a few packets of those. And we're gonna try now. I'm gonna open it and we're gonna see how these things help. They're gummy bears. Alright, and this is blueberry. Okay. And one gummy bear is 10 servings. It says serving size 2.3 grams. Servings per pack, which is the gummy bear itself, 10 servings. So one gummy bear is like you get 10 servings of it. And it's made with, the active ingredient is cannabis oil. Now here in California, it's also legalized, but they have doctors that do that and dispensaries set up. So for the 2 weeks I'm here, I'm gonna try this and see if it even helps as an option, because if it helps, I'm seriously considering moving, because in Ohio doctors won't even like give you anything, and I've asked, and I don't know what the point of having the marijuana law in Ohio passed if it's, you can't, people with medical conditions can't access anything. So I went to California, I'm here. The trip was interesting, but hopefully this is gonna help, so let's find out. And hopefully it does, and if not, we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna pause this real quick to get the bear out of the package. Oh my gosh, these things are huge. It's a cannabis oil gummy bear from a dispensary here in California. 10 servings per bear, so I don't know if I just eat an ear, maybe I'll do one of the ears, or 2 of the ears are tiny. So maybe 2 of the ears, and we'll see how this works. Oh, it tastes really bad. Well, oh, okay. I didn't expect that. It tastes really weird. Okay, so I don't know how long it'll take for this to work. If it works, we'll see. So I'll resume the video if I feel anything and report back. Hi y'all, I'm back. It's been about 35 minutes since I ate the ear off of that cannabis gummy bear. Yeah, that small amount, I'm definitely feeling it. I'm still in pain, but it wasn't as bad as, quite as bad. Like, I just feel happier, if that makes any sense. The pain is still there, it's just not quite as intense, and the pins and needle feeling that was really sensitive, and the muscle spasms have definitely calmed down. It's not that bad. I was scared, like, okay, is this gonna have like a weird effect on me? Will it work? Will it not work? I think I was hopeful, but I didn't know. Definitely feel an effect. I feel, I don't know, I feel better. And, so we'll check back in and see in a little bit, like after an hour, what it's doing. Who knows? I'll be back. Hey y'all, I'm back. It's been just about an hour since I tried the Cannabis Oil Gummy Bear. Definitely still feeling pain, but man, I just feel really like a lot better. Almost like I don't care about the pain, which is pretty good. It definitely, sorry, I got something in my eye. It definitely took the edge off of everything, like the sensitivity pain that I get, the nerve pain, the muscle pain. My bones don't ache quite as bad, and I just mentally feel a little bit better. So yeah, it definitely helped. I don't know how long it'll last, but since I can't take the narcotic pain pills anymore, which I'm actually thankful for, only because I didn't like them to begin with. But now at least I was able to go to, come out here to California, and go to the doctors. There's a doctor in Thousand Oaks, and, they do an assessment, and you have to bring your medical records, so I did all that. Was glad because now I tried it. It works. I don't know if it's going to work like this all the time. I can't do this in Ohio yet. So when I go back, then I probably just have to set up a doctor's appointment with my doctor and say, look, I went to California. I tried the Cannabis Oil Gummy Bear. And, well, I still got a few more days before I have to leave. But when I go back, at least I'll be able to say, yes, I tried it. Yes, it worked, but we'll, see if it works over the next few days. I don't know. Tomorrow could be completely different. It could be completely different in a half hour. This disease is really unpredictable, and the more I do, the more walking, the more anything. I mean, there's days I don't get out of bed. That's how bad pain is. But I, was able to walk around. I took a little walk down to, from the hotel, blah, blah, blah. And I tell you what, I actually feel pretty decent. So at least I can find out what they do in Ohio versus here in California. All I know is that I did ask my doctors about it, and they're like, no, you have to have cancer. But I know my sister's dad has MS, and she says he's on the medical marijuana pills. So I don't see why Ohio doctors aren't doing more for people like me, because when I didn't have the pain pills, it was impossible to live. Like, there's days, I'm not suicidal, but there's just days where you're like, man, put me out of my misery. And nobody understands. And it is the worst form of chronic pain. It's worse than childbirth. Worse than cancer. I mean, the pain is worse, and there's no cure, and it gets worse over time. It's a degenerative disease. So, doctors in Ohio need to be educated or something, because if it helps people like me, then who knows, like, if this is a regular thing, maybe I can have some quality of life back. But the thing is Ohio, my doctors are holding me back. Like, I can't even take pain meds, so how am I supposed to function? But at least now, there's a choice, and if I can't get the help I need in Ohio, maybe I'm going to have to move out here, because the weather is, like, perfect. Like, I kid you not, perfect every day that I've been here. The perfect temperature, there's no humidity. So when the temperatures go up and down and there's no precipitation in there, guess what? It's dry heat. And I don't have the achiness, and like the arthritis pain and like the muscular pain isn't as bad. And it's still bad, but there's a big difference just in the weather from California to Ohio, because Ohio, gosh, Ohio weather is like so unpredictable, and it gets cold, and then it's hot, and then in January you're going to have like -10, and then it'll be like 80 degrees. It's weird. But the weather changes, like for somebody that has fibromyalgia, which I do, and the arthritis like I do, and the Stage 3 RSD, like all that stuff. Gosh, I feel like I'm rambling now. But all those conditions, why can't doctors help? Why is it that the people that have abused the drugs ruin it for people with legitimate, sorry, why can't people with legitimate health conditions get the proper medical care they need, like me? You know, I might be able to function so much better if I was actually given what I need to control my disease and the pain levels. But I get the bare minimum, and now I get nothing. So I'm forced to go to California. Thankfully, my son is stationed here in California. So, you know, I guess I have a place to go when I want to come back and try, you know, a few more days or a week of this. And if it gets impossible for me to live a quality life in Ohio, hell, I might even sell my house, move to Arizona or somewhere that they have affordable condos, and, you know, do what I can. Go to a state where I can get medical marijuana. Because in Ohio, it's been passed for, God, a year now, and you still can't get access to it. And it's crazy. Like, why? It helps. So why can't we get the help we need? Okay, I'm going to end the video because I know I'm rambling, but I feel better, so it's a good thing. It worked. And then I'll try it over the next few days until I have to go back, and then go from there. And maybe when I see my doctor, I can have some progress. I do have a disability hearing coming up, and I'm worried about even making it to that because I can't take the cannabis when I'm at home yet, or, you know, it's still against the law until the doctors say it's okay. So I'm going to be screwed when I get back home because I don't have my pain meds and I don't have any other way to relieve pain. So I'm really worried about even making it out to Cleveland, which is like almost an hour from here. Or not here, because I'm in Cali, but in Ohio, it's like an hour, you know, to get from my house to park downtown. I have to have somebody go with me to help me with the wheelchair if I can't walk that day. If my pain levels are bad, am I going to be able to articulate to the judge what I need to say, what I've been waiting over 3 years to say in my defense of the diseases and the conditions I have? Like, I've been denied disability 4 times. And I've had this disease for 10.5 years, so it's a struggle. And I'm worried that I'm going to be in too much pain to even make it to my disability hearing, especially if I don't have help that day. And then what's going to happen? Like, I don't know, but I just hope that that day I'm not having too much pain and I can talk to the judge, because without any pain relief, it's impossible most days to get out of bed, just to even use the restroom. Like, I don't know. So we'll see. But thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, and have a great day. Thank you.